Well, hello everyone. It's Richard Kadish, owner and broker in charge of Go Gated Realty, Hilton Head Island and Bluffton, South Carolina. And today's August 13th, 2015. We're in Bluffton, in Lawton Station, on the west side of Bluffton on Route 170. And we're here to do a progress walkthrough, what's called the pre-sheetrock walkthrough of a home under construction for one of my buyers. The model is called the Eastgate. The Eastgate. It has 2,109 square feet, the base price does. This one has a bonus room up over the garage, which makes it even a little bit larger. Has a beautiful back porch. It has a vaulted ceiling in the living room. Well, this home is built by Village Park Homes, and I am representing the buyer as a buyer's agent. I don't represent Village Park Homes. I don't represent Lawton Station. I'm here to walk through for my buyer because they live up in Massachusetts. They couldn't come down for this walkthrough, and so they've asked me to do it for them. Well, let's just walk through and get an idea of the Eastgate. Base size 2,109 square feet. By the way, the base price would be in the 280s. Those change over time. The smaller brother of the Eastgate is the Woodrow, with the base size of 1,828 square feet and with the base price, which is less. Now, they build the Eastgate here in Lawton Station. They build the Woodrow here in Lawton Station. They also build both homes in another Village Park community called the Meadows. When you call, we can talk about what kind of home is important for you. Well, this is the Eastgate has been a tremendously popular model for Village Park Homes, and I get very good buyer reaction to the Eastgate. This is the only Eastgate, I'm told, that has been built with this elevation, that has this full front porch that comes across the den there to the right, and is not just simply a portico at the front door. So how about that? This is a full two-car garage. And the Eastgate, by the way, can be modified to even have 3 cars. Well, this will give us a chance to talk just a bit about Lawton Station, about Village Park Builders, about the process of building a new home, and my own service as a buyer's agent with new construction and comparing it to resales. Well, I don't know if you're familiar with new construction. The dining area here is immediately to the left. In the Eastgate, it's open to the living room with the vaulted ceiling. All of this is open to the kitchen immediately to the left. There's a beautiful eat-in breakfast area to the back that has a vaulted ceiling as well. We have a big covered back porch. Another really strong feature of the Eastgate, because it's very easy to screen this one, and this owner is going to screen this in. And we have a wooded lot. This all being in the Belmead section of Lawton Station. Let's just stop and talk for just a minute about Lawton Station. There's 3 sections in Lawton Station. The one we're in today is the Belmead. It's just about sold out. There's just 3 or 4 or 5 lots left in Belmead. The new phasing here in Lawton Station is in Avondale and in the Cambridge. The Cambridge has the larger lots, the larger homes, obviously more expensive. The Avondale has homes like this and other models that are a little more economical. And they have both wooded views. They do have some lake views there. When you call, we'll talk about the type of home site that you'd like to have, and we can go over the different models and compare. Well, since we're in the kitchen, we'll just start here. You can see you have the island between the kitchen and the living room. And all of this, by the way, is on a concrete floor. It's called a slab, and that's what you want. One of the things I like about Village Park Builders is that every house I've ever seen that they build is on a slab, which means they own high ground. And you want your house to be on a slab, ladies and gentlemen, because it's a great insulator and it's solid. You don't want to have varmints under your house and insulation under your house falling down. Well, the earth is your best insulator. So this is what you want. High ground, concrete floor, or what's called a subfloor. Let's just take another look here. As you come in the front door, you have your office. To the right, this is going to get a big glass paneled double door here, which is another option. And this front office is also beautiful because it too has a vaulted ceiling. You may not be able to tell so clearly, but it has a vaulted ceiling, and rooms with high volume, of course, make you feel more comfortable. You have a beautiful pair of windows here, vinyl windows with interior flat mullions. This option also this owner has chosen is what sometimes is called the picture frame window, which means you have a wood wrap. It'll have wood trim on the inside, as opposed to having this piece right here is what I'm talking about. Instead of having that piece right there being sheetrock, the picture frame or the wood wrap window is an option and a better way to go. As an example, when you go to hang your window shades, your shutters, well, you'll be screwing into wood instead of into sheetrock, so it's just that much better. This is thermopane glass with the interior flat mullions. Very classy looking, traditional look. But when you do a walkthrough, a pre-sheetrock walkthrough like I'm doing today for this buyer, we make sure that all the light fixtures are in the right places, that the air ducts are in the right places, that the different electrical outlets and cable outlets are in the right places, and that all the options that they've selected are present and underway. In this case, having a fireplace would be an option. This owner has not chosen for that option. And that would be then where their media center will go, I'm sure. And to the back right is our master bedroom with a pair of windows. Again, in this case, a beautiful wooded view out the back. And of course, being the primary bedroom, you have the private bathroom with his and her closets. So as we head towards the front of the house again, we have the walk-in closet to the left. We have a second closet here to the right. It's not a walk-in. I should perhaps give these spaces by looking at the floor, because otherwise it's kind of like looking at a skeleton. You're looking right through the bones and you can't quite make out the complexion. In here, the master bathroom has the double vanity, and the commode goes in this next little closet. Over here to the left is your linen closet and your tub shower combination with the transom window overhead. Now, these choices that the owner has made are all made in their design center. So once they decide they like Lawton Station and they've focused and decided on the model that they like, well, then they'll choose the lot that they want, decide if there's a premium involved or not for the lot. And if all of that's in their budget, then by estimating the types of options that they're going to want, they move to the design center and they'll pick out the different floor coverings and finishes that they want, the colors, the appliances, the countertops, the types of hardware, plumbing fixtures. Those are all things that are options that they'll choose, and then it'll come in within their budget. They have to make some decisions on that. And finally, they get a fixed price. And Lawton, rather Village Park Homes, of course, will stand behind the price. Here's the hallway to the second and third bedroom. We pass a powder room here to the left. The powder room being sometimes called a half bath with no shower or tub in there. It's really just for guests and convenience. Immediately next is our second bedroom or middle bedroom. And one of the options that the buyers choose for is whether or not they want to have overhead lights, or do they want to have it wired for ceiling fans? Do they want to actually have the ceiling fans installed? Or would they prefer to hang them themselves at a later time? And then going to the back left of the house, we pass our second bathroom. This house having 2.5 baths. And one of the choices that the owner will make early on, and they've already made, is for their cabinets. The cabinet that will go here, the countertop, it might be different, it might be the same as for the kitchen, as for the bathrooms. Will it be stone? What will it be? Well, this is the back bedroom, the second bedroom, I guess you could say, or the third, depending on how you're counting. The concrete finishing is very good. There's no dips. Little hallway closet there for linens. Good place for that. When we walk through, as we did earlier today, we looking at the can placements of the cans. And as you come down the hallway, you see that is spaced between those floor joists. So we have a can there. Our walkthrough today discovered that there was a can that should be here, and yet it was placed over here. Perfectly logical mistake that we want to straighten out before we go to sheetrock. And in this case, what we have a cluster of cans in the kitchen. We have 5 cans, with one of them being directly over the kitchen sink, which is that one. And then we have another one which was right there. We're going to move that one over to this space here, so that this part of the hallway is illuminated. And that was one of the things that we made sure of today, as well as the fact that the owner's modification of this kitchen counter area was as they wanted it to be. This will be a 1-level island instead of the 2-level, which is standard for the east gate. The kitchen sink then going right here, and the dishwasher immediately next to it. And in this case, they're going to have a set of drawers immediately next to that, which is a bit of a modification of the plan. And Village Park Builders was able to accommodate the owner on that request. Our pantry is immediately here. And again, just one more time, one of the great things I like about the Eastgate is beautiful breakfast area at the back. What a place to start your day, read your newspaper. Of course, most of us take our meals in a breakfast area like this. We don't really take our meals in the formal dining room, but this house has a formal dining room as well. And again, there it is, that space immediately in front of you. Well, as we head back towards the front of the house, we head into the laundry area. So we have the clothes washer to the left, the dryer to the right, and our stairway to the bonus room. Straight out back is our 2-car garage with the whole house water cutoff, which I'd like to see, of course, right there. And then your electrical panel is over here. And then finally we go upstairs to the bonus room. Now there will be additional walkthroughs as you progress along, and the one closest to the end we have where we go and we check out all the finishes, make sure that, I call that the blue tape walkthrough. That's where you find any nicks or scratches that the painter may have missed. They'll have the painter come back. And then you do your final walkthrough, and that's where the superintendent will explain to you all about the warranty issues. Answer any and all of your questions. So here's the optional bonus room, which of course adds to the price and to the space. In this case, it has a closet to the right of the room there at the back, and this will be a great addition to the house, I'm sure. I like the East Gate. I have to tell you, this is a very, very popular plan, one of the most popular. Now let me tell you about my own service as a buyer's agent. Well, I work a lot with contractors in the area, and so I don't just go out and show resale homes, I talk a lot to my buyers about new construction. Many of my buyers want a brand new home or something newer, but I'd say many of them want a brand new home. And how we do that? Well, we have to shop and compare communities and builders. And I do a lot of that. And the fee for my service as a buyer's agent is already in the price of every new home that the builders build. They expect you to have an agent, ladies and gentlemen, and it's your right to have an agent. You see, every sale has two sides. You have the seller side and the agent that represents the builder, the developer. Well, they represent the seller. And then there's you, the buyer. Well, you have a right to your agent as well. The commission is already in the price of the house, whether it's a new home, a new construction to be built, or whether it's a resale. The commission is already in the price. So I'm paid by that commission, which is predetermined, shared with the listing agent or agency, and it doesn't cost you anything more. It's only paid at closing. Now, some people might think, well, what do they need? What do they need me for? They'll just go on, walk on in, and nothing to stop you from doing that. Going and comparing community to community on your own, builder to builder, new homes to resales. But you know, these builders don't lower their price because you don't have an agent. The price to you will be the same. And going it on your own, you don't have anybody to help you or advise you, give you the benefit of their experience. I have 39 years, ladies and gentlemen, 39 years of Hilton Head and Bluffton real estate experience, and I am a former licensed South Carolina home builder. I can help you in many ways with advice that you can trust. And so I would just invite you to give me a call. Tell me what you're looking for. I'm sure we'll find it. We'll find what you're looking for in the community that you want, with the type of annual HOA fees that you want, and the quality, the price, the features. Those are all things I'll help you with, and I'm happy to do it. So please keep me in mind as a buyer's agent for you here on Hilton Head Island or in Bluffton, South Carolina. I won't go into every detail of this house, but the owner gave me permission to take this video and to bring you along. So thank you for watching. If you liked the video, there are more at the Go Gated channel on YouTube. Please subscribe. And I look forward to meeting you. So please call or email anytime. Let's get acquainted, and you can tell me about what you're looking for. Well, thank you for watching. This has been the East Gate with bonus room, the elevation with the full front porch here in the Belmead section of Lawton Station. And again, my name Richard Kadish, Go Gated Realty. I'm the Gated Community Specialist, ladies and gentlemen. And Go Gated Realty and Gated Community Specialist are both federally registered trademarks. Lawton Station is a gated community. The annual HOA fee here is just $850. They do have a community swimming pool, fitness center, and the mechanical security gate. Very nice community. Very popular, as is this Eastgate model and others. So let's shop, let's compare. Please call. Thank you again for watching. I didn't give you my contact information. Well, my cell phone, and please call anytime, 843-684-2933. That's 843-684-2933. And my email address, rich@gogated.com. That's RICH@GOGATED.com. And my website is gogated.com. Well, thank you again. Thank you again. And look forward to hearing from you.